My soul family, happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well, practicing self-care. Chosen ones, awakened souls, those of you with a spiritual mission here in this earth plane, it's time to step into the flow. Where there is flow, there is ease. In my time of meditation with Holy Spirit, I saw a vision of salmon swimming upstream, okay? They swim upstream during their spawning season to lay and to fertilize their eggs, so they go against the current. It's a perfect description of what the lives of the chosen ones have been, okay, in times past. Notice I said in times past. We have now moved into a new era of life where all we're doing is just stepping into the flow. Stepping into the flow, co-creating with Holy Spirit, all right? The life that is set before us without having to strategize on how to get through the upstream currents, okay? There's been a shift. The tide is turned in our favor, all right? So whatever your happily ever after is, thank you, Holy Spirit. Whatever your happily ever after is in career, in business, in ministry, in relationship, you need to just step into the flow of it. You're going to have fear going toward it because fear helps you to know that you are alive and you're moving toward an unknown. But as you step into the flow, you will find and remain in the flow. Don't get out. Don't begin because you're used to fighting and going upstream. Don't allow that past paradigm to make you step out of ease because there's a tendency to get anxious when it's too easy. All right? Because we're used to hard things. Thank you, Holy Spirit. When you begin to step into the flow with Holy Spirit, everything that you desire, okay, is going to be laid out before you, and you won't be fighting, okay, to get to it. All right? There won't be this hard grind and this hard hustle to get to your destination. You're flowing into it. Your fear is present because of the unknowns. You don't know how it's going to turn out. All you know is you have a strong desire to move into the flow that takes you into places you've never been, into emotions you've never felt, into experiences you've never had. Oh, this is so exciting to not have to go upstream anymore. And the reason why flow brings about that ease is because we actually were not designed. We were designed for flow. We weren't designed for upstream battles. We've been battling, all right? But there is an ease, all right, in our divinity. There is a flow in our divinity, and we're stepping into that, all right? So we're not hard-pressed, overwhelmed, and anxious. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Because flow feels a whole lot better than fight or flight, all right? I think it's 4, fight, flight, fawn. I forgot the other one, all right? When fear is present, you take an action. Freeze is the last one. Fight, flight, fawn, or freeze, okay? You either take an action, you run away, you get stuck in that position, or you crinkle back. No more of that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. The tide is turned. The flow is in our favor. So whatever your happily ever after is, every time I say that, I get excited. In relationships, sacred union, divine counterpart, business, career, education, if you want to go back to school or get extra training, step into the flow, take your fear with you. As you're moving in ease of the flow, faith will overwhelm the fear. The more experiences you have in flow, it increases your level of faith. And you'll start seeing how much better it feels not to have to fight against something you know is divine. When we know something is divine and we fight against it, you're talking about being exhausted. You will be exhausted. So now we're accepting, okay, I'm accepting what is divine in my life. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And I'm stepping into the ease of flow. Chosen ones, have a fantastic weekend. For those of you that have a 3-day weekend, enjoy yourself and be safe. And I'll see you on the next download. Toodles.